Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that. And, guys, this is exactly why I said what I said in the last video about these ratings. What I said in that last video about ratings is showing itself to be true right now. If you don't know by now, guys, today the ratings have been revealed for each team, each player, etc., etc., and people are literally losing their mind. In case you guys didn't see the video I did before in regards to ratings, or in case you did not hear Sim Standard Radio last week, my idea was to get rid of the numerical ratings as far as making them visible, put them in the background, and put player traits in the forefront. Player traits and player abilities. Now, of course, right now, Madden doesn't have enough traits, in my opinion, for each player's position. So that would also be what we need to do, is have numerous traits per position to better define these players, better separate what guys do well, etc., etc. Now, the argument that keeps coming back to me by some is, how are you going to evaluate your players without numerical ratings? Or how are you going to trade guys not knowing what their ratings are? How do they do it in the NFL? How do they scout talent? How do they scout guys at the combine? Usually it's based off of some type of ability, right? This is what I don't understand about our community, man. This video football game community is we get too hung up over numbers. And the funny thing to me is most people make the argument that All Pro Football 2K8 had the best system. What numerical ratings did you see in that game? Go ahead, I'll wait. What numerical ratings did you see in that game, in the base game? I'm not talking about the hex editor, but that actually brings me to my point as well. Once people got a hold of that editor, they were able to see numerical ratings in the background. Exactly what I'm posing for Madden. Now, like I said, this sounds like an identical video to the last one, but again, man, I had to make this video just again to validate my point. Now, take a look at Sammy Coates here. This is what I'm talking about. 70 overall. Look at his catch. 77. Not too bad. He hasn't proved himself yet. Look at his catch in traffic. 87. That's pretty doggone good, right? Now I'm going to show you also his spectacular catch. And as you see the spectacular catch, the point I'm going to make in regards to Sammy Coates, he's a 70 overall. But what do I see right away? 91 speed, decent catching, above average spec catch, and above average catch in traffic. Is he not going to be useful for me in the game? I'm pretty sure he will. And this is exactly what Dustin Smith said when he was on Sim Standard Radio about these ratings. If you haven't seen that, definitely locate that video. It's here on the channel. And watch. Well, listen, because it's more so a phone call. He said that guys will still be able to be successful in certain areas. Look at this, Bud Dupree, an 82 tackle. Now, do I agree with all of the ratings? No, not necessarily. But that again further proves my point that even I have an opinion about what a guy should and shouldn't be, because we've been conditioned to look at these numbers. And, we've been conditioned and trained by these video games that the higher the rating, the better the guy. Me, on the other hand, I believe specific skills or specific ratings should be what determines what type of player he's going to be. And also this, let's wait and see how these guys play in the game before we go crazy over the ratings. Even with the cornerbacks, everyone is arguing about, even Pat Pete, which I love Pat Pete as a player, but come on, man. Like my man DJ81 said in his video, really? Is it really that serious to you? I know he's a big time Madden player, but stop it. Because any of those corners who are in the 90s, I'm pretty sure they're going to play pretty well in the game. But my last point, man, before I wrap this video up is this is what I'm saying. This is why ratings need to be in the background. Show us the player abilities and their traits. And like I said, we need a ton more. And they need to be position specific. So we can define and separate these players based on their skill. Like NFL scouts do, college scouts, and etc. And if you need to show a rating just for, marketing purposes, maybe show the overall. But put everything else in the background and let the gameplay speak for itself. Now, if this is what Madden and EA Sports wants, hey, no problem. But like I said, the reason why I continue to make this video is because I want to see a change. Like, look at Lawrence Timmons here, a 90 hit power. How can you argue with that? That guy knocks people's head off. But his overall is 78. So some people might have a problem with that. But at the same time, if the thing that he does well is high, how can I beef? But like I said, man, the reason why I continue to have this conversation or make these videos or press the point is because I definitely want to see something different, fresh and new from the ratings. But at the same time, it's the simulation crowd are the ones who are really making all the noise. Casual people ain't saying nothing because it don't really matter to them, to that degree, like how the sim crowd is trying to dissect it. So I always have to speak for the sim crowd, even though, like I said, I'm about the movement. I'm not necessarily linked to any particular community anymore because y'all know that everyone does their own thing. But I'm about the sim movement, so I'm always going to speak on behalf of the sim, side of things, the perspective, so to speak. So that's all I got, guys. Definitely leave your thoughts and hold tight for a short message. Peace.
Hold up. Wait. Before you go, hit that sub box. Make sure you subscribe. Come back around for more content. And don't forget to leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I promise it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. Another announcement real quick, guys. Sim Standard Radio has now moved here to YouTube via Google Hangout. Come check us out right here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, that's all I got for you. Okay, bye. Go ahead, get out of here.